this whole family suffering started actually when I was born. My mother delivered me in a re-education camp during the height of the Cultural Revolution, and my father was sent to labor camp performing agricultural labor, which is much like what is happening today. I went to college and then came to the United States. This was 29 years ago. So from the time that I left the mainland up until last week, I was only able to spend 11 months with my late father and my mother, who brought me to this world under such extraordinary circumstances. When I was appointed by then Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, to serve in a government role, shortly after my appointment, there was a message that I shouldn't be serving in the U.S. government. I should be resigning immediately. And then late in 2021, I get sanctioned by Beijing for my work in the U.S. government. Calculation that sanctioning and continue to mistreat and abuse my parents actually emboldened me. And then something else also happened in early 2022 that I lost my father. I thought that the Chinese will show some humanity and mercy to let my widowed mother to go, and that didn't happen. I had a chance to meet with President Biden briefly. I made a case directly to him, and then I had a chance to speak with National Security Jake Sullivan. So something remarkable happened. I really did not expect that President Biden would raise it again with Xi Jinping. And I still don't have the details, and it's not really important, what happened, what being said. But what is important is that the shortly after the summit, I started seeing some movement. I never thought in my life that I would see my mom in such a ceremonial way, in such a dignified way. I was notified 3 days prior to my mom's arrival. I could not sleep. I ran upstairs to the third floor to wake up my wife, and we hugged and wept. And then my kids woke up, and I told my son why I was getting in the middle of the night emotional. And I said, "Look, you're going to meet your grandma for the first time soon." And he gets so emotional. He said, when was the last time that I saw his grandma? I said, 20 years ago. There's a picture right on my shoulder over there from my law school graduation. That Ed Wong's New York Times piece has a picture of it. When my son was 4 years old, he stood there and asked me who they were. I told him grandparents, and the following question is, how come I don't meet them? What can you say? He was 4 years old. How do you explain? And that painful abnormality that myself and my family enduring was something I could not explain to a 4 years old. I was on my way to Dulles Airport. I got a phone call from a DC number, and on the other side, a diplomat said, "Somebody wants to talk to you." And then it was mom.